Hi everybody, it's me, Jenny. Welcome back to my channel, Craft Creations. So it is getting ready for Halloween time. Yay! I'm so excited. So I wanted to show you guys some dies that I recently received, and a die that I used last year, but it was like towards the end and I really didn't get to show it off too much, and everybody fell in love with it. So I figured I'd come on, show you what I made for this year and make one or two with you guys. So the first die that is up on the roster is, let me see if I can find that. Oh, okay. So let me show you guys. OMG, how stinking cute are these boxes? Could you die? Like, look at how adorable. So this is the die set. It's from KS Craft. And you can obviously, you know, you get to make the box, but then you get the 3 different faces. So it's really cool. Of course, I'm doing PASTELAWEEN, so all of my colors are black and pastel. This is just so stinking cute. I fell in love with all of these. So I just used Velcro to fasten it. But these are pretty decent boxes, and you could fit quite a bit of stuff in there. And they're tall, which is what I like. So like I said, I just used the Velcro to stick it down, and that's for all of them. And then look at how cute this guy is. I screwed up the eyeballs. I should have just cut them out like I did with these two. I don't know what I was thinking, and whatever. But anyway, so this is I still think it's adorable. And it's going to go to the kids, so it is super cute. And I'm going to make a bunch for the nursing homes that I work with. So we have those 3. So this is, again, a KS Craft, and so is what I'm going to show you. I think they're all KS Craft, actually, from Amazon. So this is the die. You get a lot of stuff with it. So I'm having so much fun making these boxes. Then I'm trying to get all my words ready and together. So I've cut out the ones that I have. I have Witch, Spooky, Beware, Boo, Trick or Treat, Wicked, Candy, Beautiful, and then the Boo. So I cut all these out, and I'm just kind of keep them in my dish over here, so when I need one I could, because I think what I might do too is put words on the boxes. At least that's how they show it. I think it's KS Craft, but like do something like this, which I think is super cute. So when I need my words, they're right here, which is awesome, and I will make more so that I have plenty. So now what I want to show you, the whole reason for this video, is the 3D, or is it 3D? I don't know. Yeah, 3D Witch's Broomstick. So this is definitely KS Craft. I got this last year, but like I said, it was towards the end of the year, and I made these brooms, and everybody loved them. And as you can see, like so the way they advertise it is like this. Well, not as curly and chunky, but basically the full thing. And I will show you how I made mine, because I don't normally do it like this. I usually cut it, and I'll show you. Give me 1 second. So as you see, there are some long ones. I apologize about the glare. And then there are really short ones. And I love the idea, and a lot of you love the idea too. So I just want to show you real quick how I made it, because it is super simple, and you can use your leftover, which is what I love. So you're not wasting any paper. So I do love the way this one came out. I will be honest, we're going to make one of these, but normally I just make the really short ones. I call them like little dusters. And then this is the actual broom. So as you see, there's nothing here. It's just the bow and then the broom with the handle. Okay. And again, the way they advertise it is this part with this. So again, I will show you how to make all of them. And then this is the little, I think these little ones are so stinking cute, and everybody loved them. I have a bunch of them I made. So I figured I'd just come on and we could do it together. If you guys have this die, if you don't have the die, you can go get the die. But it's fun. So basically you run, this is one piece right here. So you put it on your paper, you run it through your die, and it comes out just like that, okay? I'm gonna move these boxes out of the way. So you take it out. We're just gonna pretend, because I did the pink one, obviously this was from here. So we're gonna pretend this is pink. Okay, and we're gonna pull it out, and this is what you get, okay? This is the piece that you get. This is what you're gonna roll, and it's gonna make that. But before we do that, I wanna show you how you can use your leftover. So this is the leftover, okay? So you can make your full piece here with the one that cut out. But then what I do is I go back in and I make sure this isn't too thick. Like I try to make it as thin as possible, but not too thin, because you want to be able to roll it. But you also want to try to make it straight. It's a pain in the butt, but it's not really that much of a pain in the butt. It's doable. So we're gonna cut this all the way out to the end, okay? So, oops, now we're gonna cut this apart. We're gonna cut that, and then we're gonna cut this off, okay? Now we're gonna take this, well, actually, you know what? We can use this part to fold. So we can cut it this way. We can cut this off. You don't need that. And then you can cut this into another strip if you want, or you can just cut it off. I am just gonna cut it into another strip and leave it like that. And then you're gonna do basically the same exact thing with this piece, okay? So we're gonna cut this just like we did with the other one, okay? And then we're gonna make a strip here so that we can make a little duster. I hope you guys can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, and then we're just gonna cut this part right off. All right, so then you have this. All right, and again, you know, the width of the edge here on both of them is completely your preference. You can make it thin, you can make it fat, however you want to do it is fine. So then what I do is I take I use this because for me it's just easier, so we'll do this one first. And we're gonna just put it here, and however it is easy for you to wrap it, just make sure that you have the right part outside. Okay, and then let's get this going here. All right, there we go. Okay, and then you're going to take it and you're just going to keep wrapping it. And that is basically, now you can use hot glue or you can use wet glue. To be honest, I've used both. And I try to do it somewhat in the middle so that if, you know, God forbid, if it starts to fall apart, it'll grab it and you won't lose the whole thing. So we'll just do this. And then, so you're going to glue it like that. And then you won't glue it again until you get to the end, which is short. So hold on 1 second and we will be there. And then again, you can decorate them any way you like. I really like doing when it's the two pieces, the longer one and the short one, I like putting the bows on it. But you know, you can decorate it with anything. You could put a word on it, you could put a character on it, however you want to do it. And I just lost it. There we go. And then you can take that out. And you just have to hold it down for a minute. And again, this can be as thick or wide as you want it to be. And then you're going to do the same exact thing with this one. And then I'll show you how I get the curl and to separate it, because that's important too. Otherwise, it's just going to be this. And I mean, you can leave it like this. That's absolutely fine. Again, it's your preference, what you like. I personally don't like it like this. I just think compared with the two, I like this one better. But this one isn't too bad either. So again, it's your preference and it's yours. So whatever you want to do is absolutely fine. So now that one's done and we're going to do this one. Actually, I am going to cut this a little bit differently because it's a little crooked. So there we go. Okay, and then again, make sure that you have the right side up so that it doesn't look bad when you roll it. All right. And then try to stay along that edge, just like so. And also keep this part pulled so that you don't have a lot of slack in it, because you definitely don't want the slack, not in this one. The other one is okay, but oh, and then don't forget to glue like I did. Alright. And then again, you'll glue at the very end. And these are just so super cute. And I call these the dusters. Alright. And the other thing that I love is that because you can, you know, use the piece that you pulled out, you can also use what's left behind. And with the one that's left behind, you can make two of them. So that is awesome. And then you're going to pull your stick out like that. And then just hold this until it's glued. And again, hot glue works just as well. It's probably quicker. But I forgot to turn mine on for the video, so we're just going to use wet glue. Alright. There we go. There's a little one. Oh, and let me show you. I had these pre-cut before the video. So here's a bunch of the broom sticks. So we'll pick ones that we want to use. And I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so now let's do this one, because this is the one. Now this is how it's meant to be. Kept in one piece like so. And then you are just going to do the same exact thing, only you're going to follow this right here. And then that's how you're going to wrap it. So stay on that. And then again, just keep twisting it until you get to the middle. I'm going to put some glue on it. As much or as little as you want. And honestly, you can do it so that, you know, you can use the color that you think would be closest to a broom, I guess the bristles on the broom. But because we're doing this for Halloween, I love doing the pastels. And to be honest, like most of the brooms, well, almost all of the brooms here are black. But I also love the way the pink one came out, so I think I will definitely make more colored ones. So yeah, so now we're at the end. You can take that out. And then if you can see here, what I did was I wrapped the middle part here with the same paper from the stick, and I just think that looks so adorable. So depending on what color we do for the handle on this one, we'll do the same thing. Okay, so let's let that dry for a minute. You know what, I have this shorter one here from, because I cut the bottom of this one to wrap that, so we'll use this right on here. So what I try to do is I try to open, see this hole right here, I try to open it as much as I can so that I can stick the paper down in there. So and then how you do this is, or how I do it, I should say, I cut it in like a little triangle so that I could stick it down. So I just go that way and then take a piece and go that way. So this is the part that will get glued in there. And what I mean by that is this. So when you glue it, you can glue it in. And then you also glue the bow to it, which will help it stay as well. So I am going to put my hot glue gun on because it'll be easier to do the bows with the hot glue. So let's just put, all right, so that's for that one. And then let's pick out one we're going to use for the longer one. And maybe we'll do this one. You know, I really like the black with this, so, or this black, white, and gray, I should say. So this is pretty long, or this is the long one. So we're going to do the longer handle. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, so at least these, while I'm waiting for the hot glue to heat up. So these I like to go like this. Okay, it looks like work, but it's really not. It's not, it doesn't take that long. And if you're enjoying what you're doing, so I just take a few at a time, and this is how I curl it. That's it, just like this. And the little ones are not tougher, but a little tougher because they're so little. Well, for me anyway. So you're just gonna go around and bend them basically. I hope I am in frame so you can see what I am doing. So you just take it and you kind of bend it up towards you and get as many in there as you can without, you know, ruining it, God forbid. And then you just keep going around until you have it all done. I mean, if you guys can fit more in yours, I just like doing it this way because it makes it look fuller, because they're not all done together, you know what I mean? So there's layers is basically what I am trying to say. And with layers, as you know, it makes it look thicker. So thicker is always good. And then when you have them all kind of bent to where you want them and in the directions that you want them to go and all that fun stuff, then you can go in and just kind of smush them out. You know what I'm saying? So then you have it like so. And let's do that. So there you go. See how cute that is? And then you do the same thing with the long one. So the way I do that is I never get the middle, but try to get the middle as much as you can, which is, you know, kind of going in here. There we go. And just be careful because this will, if you pull the wrong way, you're going to pull it out and then the whole thing unravels. So trust me, be super careful. And then the same with this, you just go in. Now these are a lot easier because they're longer and thinner. So you're just, and these are going to get rolled up a little bit higher. So you're going to go like that, like you would with a curling iron kind of, but because it's paper, I don't know why, but it really holds a curl. So you're just going to go up. And again, you can do this one in layers as well. Some I did, some I didn't. But you know, you just do it to your liking. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like is the way you should do it. Alright. Just the one thing I will suggest is just make sure that you have them going in the direction you need them to. Like these two are flipped that way, which they really shouldn't. They should go this way because that's the way that the paper's falling. And then again, you can just kind of, you know, sweep it out. And then they stand really well. Like, see here, this one. We're just gonna try not to do it too much because then it'll break off. I've had that happen a gazillion times. Oh, sorry. And then look, and then if it's too, you know, smushy, you can smush it back in. If it's not smushy enough, you can smush them out. You know what I'm saying, right? So these two are gonna have bows. So this one will go here, this one will go there, and then this one. I think what we're gonna do, what color should we do for this? We have 2 light purple, 2 blue. We have a lot of, not a lot, but darker pink. So either purple or blue, basically. So you know what, we're gonna go with like a oh, I have orange. Do I want orange? No, I don't want orange because we're not doing, you know what, we'll do a light pink. Oh no, we won't, that's yucky. We're gonna throw that away. You know what, let's just do blue then. We'll do blue and we'll do like the, oh wait, there's a blue and a purple because I cut them like that. Okay, so because this is the longer one, we're just gonna make that little V like so, so we can stick it down. And then, all right, and then because again we're doing the purple, what I'll do is I'll take from here, and then this is how I did the other one, and I just wrapped this around and glued it. You know what, let's do it Sorry guys, it would help if you could see what the heck I'm doing. I'm just trying to cut it so that I don't cut it too off. So probably right there. And then I will wrap it around, and then I can use that for a shorter one if I choose to do so. So we're just gonna glue it on. And then you're just going to want to hold this on for a minute. And again, you can do this with hot glue as well, but I am extremely impatient and I didn't want to wait for it to heat up, which I probably should have, because it probably would have been better, but that's okay. So while I'm holding this to get glued on, I'm going to try to find the middle here. And again, I do love the way all of it looks, like all three. I don't know if I have a favorite one, because I think they're both super duper cute, and I think that you can use them really for anything. I just think they're a fun, neat little, you know, thing to give away. So there's the bottom part, and then I'm going to try to kind of pull out the top part, and then we're gonna roll these, push that together. Now again, the pink one I did, you can see it's kind of like layered, but this one I'm gonna do them all the same so you can see like the room that you're gonna have. So you don't have to do it this way, and I don't think I like it this way, to be quite honest, but I do want to show that you can kind of do it in, you know, different ways, whatever you like, whatever you think is cute. It doesn't have to be, you know, there's no set in stone thing, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, let's see if, well, no, let's do this. So then we're gonna do this again. We are going to take it, and remember, this is the long one, so you can go up, you know, halfway, I guess, if you want. If you want it that way. You don't have to. Again, it's, you know, yours, so you can do whatever you want. But we're gonna take these, we're gonna go up. I mean, this is better than a curling iron, if you want my honest opinion. Wish my hair set this quick. Alright, and then we're gonna, I just lost that. That's alright. I hope I'm in frame, because this is taking a little longer than I had hoped for. I don't have to redo it. Alright, so then we'll just go back around, and then you can spread these out and have some fun. There we go. And then like so. And then you can just kind of whip them out. Look how cute these are. OMG, look at that. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so then, and again, if it doesn't sit right, you know, just kind of play around with it. Find the ones that are making it not sit right. Like that one was kind of messed up. And then it should stand fine, okay? So now let's see if my glue gun is ready. Oh, that was quick. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna just put a dabble in here. Now the hole in here is pretty large. So again, you want to be careful with that it doesn't fall straight through. But yeah, so we're gonna just stick that in, and because it's the glue, the hot glue, it'll hold it better actually, which is good. And look at all this paper. It drives me nuts, but I don't care. It's so super cute that it's worth it. I think anyway. And then this is gonna drive me to drink, so we're just gonna cut that, and then there we go. And you can mess with it and whatever. So all right, now we need to do these, and what I do for this one basically the same thing. I just put the glue, or I try to put the glue right in the middle there. And then I take this. Now this is gonna look very funny, but I promise you when we get the bow in, it'll look a lot better, I promise. It does look a little janky without the bow, but as soon as I put that bow on, it'll be much better, I promise. Okay, so no, this is falling a little. That's okay. No. And I swear to you, because this is on video, this is happening. All right, so we're gonna put that like so. All right, and we're gonna do the same thing with this. We're gonna put the glue like so. And then again, stick that as far as you can in that hole. Again, make sure that that glue doesn't fall through, and then you should be good to go. And then we'll get the bows for these two, and you could put a bow on that one as well. It's completely up to you. Hold on, let me grab my small bows. But yeah, I mean, again, however you want to do it. I just like the bows. I think they are so stinking cute. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we'll do a blue one. Yeah, maybe we'll do the blue. All right, so I'm gonna put a bunch of hot glue in the front like so. And I'm gonna put the bow like so. And then that's it, guys. That is how it looks. And I mean, I think it's adorable. Like I said, a lot of you last year really loved it, but it was towards the end of the season and everything was a mess. So this one might be a little too big. Yeah. Let's see, maybe, ooh, maybe we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do that one. But I think I just want to cut the things a little bit shorter. That didn't quite work. Hold on, sorry guys, I know I'm off frame. But unfortunately my big fat head will be in the way. So I just made this part a little shorter, and I'm only gonna glue the back of this instead of doing it on the front, just because it's so small, like it's such a small area. And I don't want to screw it up. There we go. And then I want to kind of pull this one over like so. Alright, and then I don't know about you, but I hate when those little straggly strings are there from the glue gun, so make sure to get those off. And yeah, that's it. Yay! So I hope you guys like it. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, I think these are the cutest thing. I think they are amazing for Happy Mail. I think they're awesome for when you do your Halloween pictures. You just put a few in the background or even up in the front. And like I said, guys, one cutout will give you 3 different brooms. So you get this one, and then if you use what's left behind, then you can make the short little duster and then a long duster. You know what I'm saying? And then these two can be your full brooms. See, I don't know if I missed it or if it uncurled on me. I have no idea. But if you see that, again, real easy. Go in and fix it. And that's it. Yay! And they normally, I've never seen it happen, they don't normally uncurl. So now I didn't do the curly like I did this year, last year. As you can see, I did a very little bit. And that's how they looked last year. So this year I think they're even better because they're nice and full, and they're, to me, a little wispy and girly, and I love them. So let me know what you guys think. If you have this die, are you going to make it, have you used it? number one. If you haven't used it, will you use it now? And will you get it? Because I think this is still available in KS Crafts. So let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. I love you all. I hope you're all having fun creating and crafting. And yeah, I will be back soon. I have something else I want to show you, but don't forget about the boxes too, guys, because these came out so stinking adorable. I am in love with these. These I'm having a blast with. So yeah, all right, I love you guys. I hope you're having fun, and I hope to hear from you in the comment section. Remember, if you like this, please like it, give it a thumbs up, share my videos. I beg of you, share my videos, and leave a comment. Okay, love you guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.